I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Strike 3 called and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
Number 14.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 2 for 5. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot on the ground to short. Bogart's on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers failed to make any noise. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Left side, but well foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping up now, Michael Chavis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Hey.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Popped him up. Crone in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting eight, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Goodrum's got it, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the catcher Austin Romine.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two to the Tigers catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Alar moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Stepping in, Jacoby Jones. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
in there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line softly to the right side, but foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ready with the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Comes set, now the pitch. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. The relay, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Nico Goodrum. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Michael Chavis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Michael Chavis.
And now a pitch on the way.
Too high.
And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Junior.
So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's two for the price of one for the Tigers. Two away.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 14.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kristen Stewart stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I got 2-1 to count.
To 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Romine. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacoby Jones. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick he struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar moving in. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. David McKay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 62, David McKay.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter's in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The pitch. 1-1 the count now. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Pitch on the way. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Michael Chavis will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael.
Now batting, Michael Chavis. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Three and two now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Popped up. Candelario is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Next up for Detroit, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 14,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brian Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Garcia.
Last half of the 7th here, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Maben on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jonathan Schoop.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batter, third baseman.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Austin Romine, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
0-1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. Pitch popped up. Moreland over to his right. And that retires the side. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Goodrum is there. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. 2-0 count. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Maben is there. 2 gone.
Now batting the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 to Martinez. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped down the third baseline. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 4, Cameron.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count to Maben now. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 0-2 coming.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Jacoby Jones. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here now the 2-2. Little roller out to second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Boston Red Sox earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Eduardo Rodriguez is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.